Join us right here on the Splash Live, Marketing and Communication Specialist for West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Victoria Edwards. Thank you so much for being here. And let's just talk about what was the motivation behind the library wanting to let patrons design their own library card?
We have two designs for library cards right now. I can show you, this is our standard library card design. And we have my first library card design. And we've noticed that oftentimes when kids come up to the library, especially upper elementary kids and teenagers, they're not really interested in either. So we were really interested in trying to find a way to engage with the community and liven up some of our library card designs so that we had more options available for our community that represented them and what they like about the library. So we decided to have a library card design contest that would allow youth, teens, and adults to all submit their own designs for our next library cards. And we're going to publish library cards using the artwork from one youth, one teen, and one adult member in our community.
That is very, very interesting, Victoria. And what I was saying, that speaks to how you all are listening and paying attention to the residents and the patrons at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. For you all to pretty much let the kids choose and then kind of either look at their faces and see that they aren't interested, or even get their feedback and say, I don't really like that. And you say, you know what, let's do something about that. I think that speaks volumes first and foremost. Let's give it a little bit more details about this contest. When is it open? When is it in? And what are the other specific qualifications and requirements?
Yes, this contest is open now through July 31st. And we've expanded it. So when we first launched it last month, we were really interested in trying to promote it with our summer reading program. But we've now expanded it to everyone with a West Bloomfield library card. So if you're a resident or a student in our community, you're eligible to create a new design. And we have a limit of just one entry per person. Like I said, we've got a youth age group that's up until basically grades 5 and under. We have a teen age group that's for grades 6 through 12, and then an adult age group, which is ages 18 and up. And so you have to submit to the right category that corresponds with your age group. And we ask that you not include your name in the artwork, but we will print your name and recognize you in the design and in our newsletter as well. And then submissions can be basically in any 2D art medium. So we've had a lot of crayon submissions so far, but I'm really excited. And I hope we see more like markers, paints, and all kinds of different formats too. I think there's a lot of opportunities for people to explore. We do have a digital form as well for anyone who might want to complete digital artwork. So we would also accept photography if people had a photo that they were particularly proud of, that they felt represented the community, or a couple of photos. They'd be welcome to submit that as well. They don't have to worry about putting our brand information or anything like that on there. That's something that we'll do post artwork, and so we can add our name in there if it's not already on the design, and make sure that everything is in line with the artwork still, but also in line with our library, so that you know exactly what card it is that you're looking at.
Straight shooting, Victoria. You answering all my questions in advance, but I like it. You getting straight to it. Joining us right now, Marketing and Communication Specialist for West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Victoria Edwards, talking about your chance to design your very own library card. Not just yours, but this is something everybody in the community is essentially going to get. Now, 3 different categories. Does that mean we're getting 3 different cards?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the opportunity to submit a physical artwork, digital artwork. There's 3 different categories, youth, teen, and adult, split up by ages also. And it says winner's art will be printed on the cards this fall. Can you just talk about the process of selecting the actual artwork that'll be for each category too, by the way?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have, it's going to be a blinded process. So I'll be removing names from all the materials, and then it'll go to a committee of library staff members who will look at all of the blinded submissions and decide on their favorites from each category. Once the committee has decided on their favorites, we're opening it up to all of our staff to vote on from amongst the top 5 in each category and pick what their favorite is. So it's really a situation where our staff interacts with the community most. So it shouldn't be me back here in administration deciding on what I think is best. It should be the staff members who know what the community tends towards in the design choices. and has to have those interactions with the kids who are like, "Ooh, I don't want either card, actually." So,
I get it. Okay, I have my brain. I gotta ask this random question. I'm assuming there's original artwork that we all want, right? But if someone submits something from some type of AI software, is that allowed?
yeah, we do. That's new this year. We had to specifically say no AI designs, please. So
Ah,
no AI designs are allowed, and we do ask that you have the copyright for all of your materials. So you do have to sign an artist release statement, basically confirming that you own the rights to those materials. So that means no using licensed characters as well. We just don't want to get in trouble for
good point.
printing designs that might be a licensed character or somebody else's artwork.
Good point. I always feel like some of my questions are kind of stupid and random, but I
Not
love
at
when we
all.
actually get confirmation. It's a pretty good perspective that I just came from. So yes, thank you for assuring that. Any other additional information regarding the library card design for West Bloomfield? Any other key information we need to let the community know?
Yeah, I'll just show, we have, this is the print template. You can pick it up from any of the desks at the library. That includes the West Acres branch, and then our main library desks as well. And it's got the instructions on the front side here. We've got a little entry form inside. And like I said, we also have this online. You can find it on our website, wblib.org/card-design. That's where we have our instructions, and our form is there as well if you wanted to submit it digitally, or you can print out one of these templates from home. And then once you've completed your artwork, you can bring it into any of the desks as well, and staff are instructed to leave it in my mailbox so that I can go through and blind everything.
That's actually very, very exciting. I'm already looking at the kid's face who designs the card. It gets selected, and they see everybody getting their design. I could already see that excitement right there. I'm so happy that you all are doing this. Great thing for the community. Great way to have community engagement also, and to kind of go back and take suggestions from the community also. Thank you again, community or marketing and communication specialist for West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Victoria Edwards. Thank you for your time and your information.
Yeah, thanks for having me.